resuming. I also got a bag of goldfish crackers. The snack that smiles back. The first thing I saw was Scarlet, and black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there! Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey Scarlet, you okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again. I'm trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie thing. No secrets. I like that. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. I gotta clean this up. Give me a moment. And then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I've got to this island. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. And I'd like it if I could be that way with you. What do you say? I like that. Yay! Scarlet did a little dance of happiness. We spend the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. Somehow in the middle of it all, I forget what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Morning, Gray Sonic. Time sure flies, huh? The show almost over, and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, shit. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? She just leaves here? She looks so peaceful. Maybe I'll come back later. Oh! She bolted up suddenly. I guess she was having a zombie nightmare. You okay? Whoa! You okay? Seems like it was a pretty crazy dream. No kidding. I dreamed that we all got turned into zombies. Luckily, there's no way that could ever happen. Did you go to bed late? Huh? Hell yeah! I spent all night working on the game! And I finished it too. Care to join me in testing it out? I added some new features I'd like to try. Sure, I'd love to. It looked like the same game, I have played before. What am I looking at? You'll see. I started up the game. Moments later, I saw Terra's avatar run up to me. He made it just in time. The new event is about to start. What? The new event? Robotic pigeons flew from the sky and started to attack our avatars. Giant can of pigeon repellent and started blasting away. Whoa, I think something's bugged it not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that. While Terra was laughing at her own mistake, I was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed. Where are these pigeons taking me? I tried to move my avatar, but there was no way to resist the death grip of a robo-pigeon. What is it with this golden pigeons? Don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of the maple syrup dragon. What the fuck? The what? Uh-oh. The screen lit up with a blast of flying maple syrup. I never thought I would ever say something like that, but here we are. The maple syrup slammed into the pigeons and forcefully stuck their wings in together. As a coincidence, they started to fall. They started to fall on the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me! I haven't saved yet. The game? I saved the game before, don't worry, you'll be fine. Ah, I knew I forgot something. I forgot to add the ability to save. I'll have to write that down. Man, it should be writing a game from the 80s. As Terra took notes, I rapidly fell to my doom. I'm happy for you, but if you could just for a minute. My avatar smacked into the ground, pigeon first, and instantly died on impact. Aw man, I had so much stuff. Is there at least a respawn mechanic? I've never died before in this game. Of course. You just hit retry button. I pressed the button and watched the world around me reset to the village sans the grand giant beasts of death. So now the village seemed 10 times bigger than before. Wait, when did the village get so big? And then it dawned on me. Wait, it's not the village that got big. I got small. I took a more careful look at my avatar. I was a pigeon again. At the same time, Terra was giggling like a child. We spent a few more hours testing. Would it end with me getting turned into a pigeon? No! Just come with me. I followed her avatar to the cabin and shared in the woods. When we got there, she turned around, walked up to me, and held out an item I'd never seen before. Queen of the, you're pretty cool. Oh my god, did she just propose? What's this? Let me try to explain. I came onto this show with no idea what it was about. Personally, I thought it was so stupid at first, but hanging out with you has been so much fun. I've never really got to work on my hobbies with anybody till I met you. Honestly, I've never had someone to share all my crazy shit with, but you're different. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're pretty cool, and I hope we can keep doing this, even after the show is over. Sounds like a plan. I've got to say, you caught me off guard with this. Why's that? You giving this ring to me? Well, it could be a little misleading. You're not making any sense. We laughed together, then walked back to the mansion, and with a spring in our step, we played the day away without a care in the world. Well, that's enough gaming for the day. You up for a movie date? Sure, what do you want to watch? It's a Hitchcock film. Hitchcock. What? Wait, what the fuck is Hitchcock? You know what, whatever. I've always wanted to see it. What's it called? The Birds? I felt a blood vessel in my head pop. This woman is bad for my heart. But she never fails to put a smile on my face. I thought I'd find you here. Why is that? Just a gut feeling. And the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date of Scarlet tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. I guess their dates wasn't enough to see if someone's marriage material after all. Who knew? Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for ending of the show. editing night. See ya. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Sorry, I'm not reading this out loud. I just don't feel like reading right now. Pigeon zombies! Man, my head's pounding. I've got no regrets. Me neither. Oh god, it's Damien. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien. Good news, your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of this. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. He can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean. Anyway, you ready for your last date with Scarlet? It's just this last date, then tomorrow there'll be a final ceremony. I'm ready as I've ever been. Fantastic, then we'll start filming right away. Good luck. I need it. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Scarlet. Let's go. I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn as if they'd been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlet, what you reading? Hi, just an old fairy tale. Really? I'm surprised you read something that would throw silence out the window. I'm a woman of varied taste. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Wada Wada? I can't read that word. Really? It's silly. I doubt... You know, what they said about the education system wasn't a lie, except they're talking about Asians, not Americans, but whatever. Really, it's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in... Try me. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me. Okay. I don't see why not. Oh, guy. There's a young girl, Nuri, who was the princess of the kingdom, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time to licking of parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and her friends, like a robot dog that... Well, damn, this is just her. Eat the vegetables they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime. Scarlet giggled like a child. I'm not reading all this, I'm sorry. I'll go slow so that way y'all guys can read it yourself too. Gonna skim through it though, myself. Well, there's really not much left but, well, life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day, she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Switch on the border, the witch takes off her crown, revealing herself to be Nura's mother, the Lost Queen. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with. Me too. Is the one else I'd rather be with? Turtles! She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace just might be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. You made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe, but you did it. And this is just the beginning. We're in this together. Holy shit! I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. This is the best $13 I've ever spent. Always, we looked deep into each other's eyes. Then, in a split second, the room became pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, much less Scarlet. Look, like there's a blackout. Maybe she was afraid of the dark. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards the dark. Something isn't right, oh no. We were surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me, holding my breath. I'm sorry. You just didn't make the cut. We've got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. I could hear the woman that voice belonged to walk away. I dashed from the table, pulling Scarlet along with me. What's going on? Who are? Just come with me. We've got to get out of here. I didn't even make 5 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. I screamed for her to run, but they made sure no sound could escape as they pinned me to the ground. Got to run! Get out of here! It was no use. Even though she was just a few feet away, I was powerless to get an inch closer. They tackled her down in a second. I heard the clink of cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything. I had to get up, to save her, to run for what felt like an eternity. Then nothing. I woke up on an opening table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls. The smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Scarlet, you there? And all I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Hey! Cat was holding some kind of helmet, with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Scarlet's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. What's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on a date with Scarlet when everything went dark, and these guys fucking kidnapped us, and... I know, she sighed. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully, even if I wanted to stop her from doing so. A brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of the massive generator turning on behind me. Were we in an electric chair? She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is, please. Not today. She pressed it. Sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I had been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe, if anything happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but I'm done talking. Goodbye. You know, you're in luck. Usually I would just kill you for this, but I now opportunity just opened up, and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play. It's on. Rise and shine, sleepyhead! Ow, ow, ow. Did you just hit me? What? Me? Never in a million years. Anyway, that was your name again. What was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Did it just... I guess that was one of the endings. Well, I guess I'm gonna end the stream here and resume. You know. Alright. I'll see you guys in part 4, which would be starting in a couple of seconds.